Prison overcrowding.
No one can stop us.
The Mexican Mafia.
I'm above the law.
Hi, this is Wildman. I did 7.5 years in state penitentiary. Just recently done a talk on the True Geordie, and I've got a YouTube blog. Questions I get asked. One is being asked over probably 1,000 people so far is about tattoos in prison and what happens if you get the wrong tattoo. Well, basically you earn your tattoos. If you want your pride or whatever race, for now we'll just talk about the white race because there's that many tattoos. I mean, Chicanos have got teardrops and they've got the MS-13, and skinheads have got the whole completely different thing. They've got the 1488, I think it's 14 words, 88 principles or something. But anyway, I'm just sticking about the AB I'm on about right now. If you go in there, you earn your tattoos. I could have had white pride. I earned my white pride. I didn't want white pride on me. I did because you kind of marked. And not only that, if you're in, say, you first start off in a Cat 4 or Cat 3 high security prison, and then you do a couple of years there, and then you go, if you're a good person, you go to a Cat 2, which basically you got more freedom. I went from Steiner Red, where you just locked up in a block and you go and do exercise. So after 2.5 years, I was at Florence, where it was in a tent, and like in the middle of the night, you could just go walking around, and like obviously there's barbed wire all around you, but you walk all the way around, visit who you want. You can go to the toilets over that way, you can go for a wander, you can do whatever you want. It's a lot more freedom, and you're in a tent and you stay in the tent for so long, and then they'll put you on the yard. The tent is sort of just while they wait to make room for you to put you on one of the yards. Florence is huge, it's got 4 yards and the tents. So you see people coming in, and this happened in Steiner Red, this has happened in the high Cat 3. You've got your white pride, you've got your white power. This guy had a big fuck off white pride on his chest there. Now, normally, if you've got it in blue ink, people say, who's giving you your tattoo? Meaning, what brother has sanctioned you to have that done? And the ones who have been sanctioned will say, oh, it's such and such from such and such. They're all SCG'd, but like they all have the names like Mad Dog or Homeboy or whatever. But they all have the mad names. But people know who it is. Corn Dog is one of the main ones, but probably best not naming too many of the ABs. I don't want to come and get me. But anyway, so this guy's got this tattoo. Oh, give it away, the stupid bastard, is that he got it on the street, and he got it done in coloured ink. I mean, so it's like a fresh tattoo done on the street. He knew he was going to prison, so he thought he'd impress by getting fucking white pride on his chest. Now, normally, if it was done on blue ink, he'd have been asked, and he could have probably got away with it for a little bit, but eventually, it was just a no-no. They asked, could he cover it up? Meaning, get tattooed over. It'd look a fucking mess. If you're just working with blue ink, you can't. You can go on the streets and have a white pride, and you can have it covered up, you can have it designed into a dragon or whatever you want, but you don't have that technology in prison. You have some very good artists, but they've got fucking limited fucking sooting. So basically, he got asked 3 times to cover it up. He wouldn't cover it up. Cut a long story short, he got pinned down. 2 guys pinned him down. Another guy, know your razor blades? They took a razor blade, they had it in, like, you got your plastic toothbrush, they melt a razor blade into it, and then they put a little gap and they melt another razor blade into it. Now why they do that is because when they slash you, if they slash your face, if they slash the right hand of your face or your left hand of your face, one means you're a rat, one means you're a fucking chomo. And the slash is where they can't sew it back up because it's 2 cuts, so finely together it just scars. So they've got this, and what they're going to do is they're going to actually fucking cut or just disfigure it that much where it doesn't say white pride. Now this guy was screaming. They put fucking, I mean, it wasn't even clean socks. They'd had sweaty fucking socks they'd been keeping, and you fucking out the laundry fucking sack. They shove it in his fucking gob. One's got his fucking hand over his face. The other one is just gouging, and I mean gouging. I've seen this with my own fucking eyes. I'm not fucking lying to you. Fucking gouging the ink, gouging the tattoos, and he was in that much fucking pain. In the end, they didn't cut it all out, but there was that much fucking blood and shit. The guards fucking come, and he rolled up and he was gone. Now, he could have avoided all that just by getting it covered up. Or he could have avoided it even more if he'd not been a tit and decided, okay, I'm going to prison, so to fit in, I'll get a white pride in coloured ink. I mean, you get some dumb fucking moves, but that's probably the dumbest motherfucker I've fucking seen. So when you do get a tattoo, fine, get your tattoo. And if you earn your ink, well fine. If you want to wear it, wear it. But remember this, you'll never go on a low yard. Because once they see your ink, when you walk in, you strip bollock naked. Every now and again, the guards will see you with fresh ink. They're not really that fucking arsed about it. They know what happens. I mean, believe it or not, there's some tattooists that good, like fucking in some of the prisons, that fucking, even some of the guards will get ink done by them. They'll bring their own gun, this ain't no lie, they'll bring their own gun and their own ink, but there is guards who actually been tattooed. The same guards also fucking bring doping, it's true, they bring doping for prisoners. So it's like, everything's corrupt. If fucking they got the money, the guard money ain't that fucking much, they don't get that much money for fucking to put their lives in fucking danger. They can fucking get bunked off and like fucking, here's a few fucking grand and they'll bring them in. I mean, it's that corrupt. They have fucking the SCU, there's a special group where they'll wait, and when the guards come in to site, like to do the daily work, they'll stop them and search the guards. So you know that somewhere's corrupt if there's a special unit having to search the fucking guards. So yeah, I thought I'd say a little bit about that, because the fucking arseholes. But yeah, if you're gonna go in there, don't fucking try and impress, and don't go in with any political ink done from the streets. This is Peter Marley, aka Wellman, signing off. Hope you enjoy.